Now that we're done with the important stuff, maybe we can take a crack at these?
The Very Old Beaver's Repair List.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it again? She fixed the broken window. She fixed the roof shingles. She turned the power back on. Or not. She slapped the post with her tail to right it. She fixed the planks that were blown off the walls. Or not. All right. Damn. That must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk about her.
Crafty goblins' good deeds.
Of course. The goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't...
They removed a thorn from the frog. Maybe not. They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back. They broke open the beehive for the bear. They hugged the princess when she was crying. Nailed it. Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit. The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that story. What did he give her again?
Why don't we open up the book and check?
Fresh caught salmon? Hazelnuts. Actually, I'm not sure. A handful of ripe berries? A newly bloomed bluebell? Nice. Man, he had it bad. Just couldn't let go. Crafty goblin's loot.
That's from The Princess and the Two Thieves. I drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing that. Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit? What if they took some spoons? Did they steal candy? Wait. I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs. That's it. I always wondered where that drawing went. She said it was her favorite, and then one day it just disappeared.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too. What are we waiting for? I want to know who was here that night. Let's try and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
Almost. Tom? Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be him.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. It's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Alyson. We need to talk. We know it was you. Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever. As long as we get answers.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? Well, we didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. You would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Well, maybe it was Tessa's idea initially, but I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment, but she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's got to fix the mess he made, one way or another.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want, as long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know. This'd kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she never said anything. Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
And you just couldn't risk being there when it happened. Even though it meant leaving her to raise kids out here all by herself. None of this would have happened if you'd manned the fuck up!
I didn't have a choice. I know it shouldn't have happened. But, well, your mother was a very pretty woman. And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have. I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign. Am I wrong?
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it, but I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died. That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
Why do they do it? They made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? This is his fault. This is his fault.
Manhunter!
Wait, no! Stop! Honey! Hey, no! Please! Please! Mom! Mom, please! Don't do this!
I'm not gonna hurt you.
No! No way! You're a fucking liar!
I saw what I saw.
Ugh! You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her!
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Alyson. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but clear, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say? And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Don't touch her.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just, please, think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back. Allie, you okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Stop it. You're letting him manipulate you, just like our mother.
I am not her.
Then why are you acting like it? Fuck, Allie. I thought you were smarter than this.
Can you even hear yourself right now? You're doing the exact same shit you accused Tom of. We've remembered different versions of the past before.
So what? You're saying I just imagined Marianne chasing me and shouting that she was gonna kill me?
She threatened Tom with those same words, with the same gun, on the same pier.
That's just a coincidence.
Really?
Fine. Okay. Maybe you see something I don't. I don't know. The truth is bullshit, isn't it? Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. Need to start dealing with your shit, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with.
okay?
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not. I'm not gonna. I'm going to kill you! Hurt you. I'm going to kill you! I'm going to kill you! I'm going to kill you!
No, don't do this. Mom, no.
Alyson, this isn't what...
Tom was lying. Marianne couldn't face being separated from her kids again. And the only way to make sure that never happened was for all of us to go together. I know it in my heart. I saved you. I saved us.
I know. You did the right thing. You want to go back inside?
Yeah.
Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad? Cheers, I guess.
I can't believe Tom thought we'd buy that story. And that I almost did.
Yeah, I still can't believe he and Marianne. What the hell did she see in him?
She was probably just really, really lonely after she lost Leo.
I could never get that lonely.
Listen, with everything that's been going on, it got me thinking. About our voice. Like, that maybe we should stop using it.
What?
I just don't trust it. And I think we'll be better off without it.
Better off without it, Allie? Or better off without me?
What?
I don't know. It just sounds like you want to break the one thing that's holding us together.
The one thing? Really?
Yeah. Things haven't exactly been peachy between us lately.
Maybe because you get exactly like this whenever I try to tell you what I need.
Like this.
Like I'm making it all up just to spite you. I'm not. I'm just tired of taking all the hits.
Wow. Okay, you know what? You're right.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted the day he would emerge, to once again hunt
Space
the
is,
wise princess
exactly
and earn
what we
back his
need.
left hand.
Yeah.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
Hi.
Hey, something wrong?
What? No, I, just thought I'd check in.
You sure?
So, how's life in Juneau?
Juneau is cool.
Just cool?
Well, okay. Maybe it's a little more than that. I've already met so many people. I even did a march.
That sounds great. Well, actually, I've been wanting to write a new story, but can't seem to sit down and start anything.
Well, maybe you don't actually want to write then.
Maybe you're right. It's just...
What?
I feel like there are these words inside of me, and if I don't write them down, they're just gonna tear their way out. Whoa, that was dark. Just forget I said that. Did you hear about Tom losing the election?
Yeah, Michael told me. All I gotta say is karma. How'd Tessa take it?
Actually, she left him. She sent us a letter. I'll text you a picture of it.
What? Whoa. Well, good for her.
Okay, I'll talk to you later then.
Okay.
Take care.
You too.
Really love having to drive that 20 extra miles for groceries, but better that than the awkwardness of going to the Vecchies. Ugh, how is it that fixing the sink sounds more pleasant than writing right now? At least they've got each other.
Hey, Alyson. Guess you're not answering your landline either. Just wanted to check in and see if we're still on for dinner tomorrow. I'm making my special Eddie-licious fish tacos. Oh, sorry, gotta run. Mayor Scrow just walked in my office. Love you, little moose.
Hey, Princess. Well, I'm doing like you asked and calling ahead to let you know I'm on my way out to replace that door. So, that's up. See you soon.
To work. Come on, Alyson. A friend? What is that? The princess frowned, for she realized that the two tiny thieves were as lonely as she was. A friend is someone you love and care for. Someone you would never hurt. Yeah, right. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a solitary goblin in a big wooden house. That goblin had not always been so solitary. She had a twin, and when they were younger, they were inseparable. Together, they rescued princesses and outsmarted ice trolls, and even trapped a mad hunter. But as she grew older, the goblin sister decided that she'd had enough of adventures. So while her brother went out to explore the world, she stayed behind as guardian of the big wooden house. For it is not on all of us to adventure. Some must stay behind to tell the story and to hold shelter for those who may come back and those who never left.